Welcome to Carcree, where every car tells a priceless story. Today we meet the Xiaomi YU7, an all-electric SUV stepping boldly into Tesla Model Y territory. With up to 835 kilometers of range, nearly 5 meters long, 2 meters wide, and tech that could make a spaceship jealous. Is this the EV that gives its rivals a real electric shock? Let's find out. The YU7 measures nearly 5 meters long, 2 meters wide, and 1.61 meters tall, with a 3-meter wheelbase for uncompromising comfort. Design? Bold and sharp, a sealed-off grille, and HyperVision triple LED light bar that spills onto the windshield like an IMAX intro every time you start the car. Choose from 19 or 20-inch multi-spoke wheels and a palette of 9 exterior colors, including a show-stopping emerald green, the kind of green that turns heads before the horn even sounds.
Wow!
3 versions of the YU7, each more electrifying than the last. Standard RWD, 235 kilowatts, 320 horsepower, 528 newton meters torque, 96.3 kilowatt-hour LFP battery, 835 kilometers range. Pro AWD, 365 kilowatts, 497 horsepower, 690 newton meters, same battery, 770 kilometers range. Max AWD, 508 kilowatts, 690 horsepower, 866 newton meters, 101.7 kilowatt-hour battery, 760 kilometers range. The Max hits 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in just 3.23 seconds. That's supercar territory. And with 800-volt fast charging, you get 620 kilometers of range in just 15 minutes, just enough time to make a cappuccino. Step inside, and the first thing to hit you is the HyperVision dashboard. A trio of seamlessly connected mini LED displays, powered by Snapdragon 8 Gen 3. It boots in 1.35 seconds, and OTA updates take just 15 minutes. Dual-tone steering wheel with scroll wheels, column-mounted shifter twin wireless chargers, and secret storage that would make 007 smile. The seats? Genuine Napa leather 10-point massage and 123-degree reclining zero-gravity mode. Rear passengers? They get their own 6.68-inch touchscreen to control audio, climate, and navigation. It's basically first-class cabin vibes, minus the turbulence. The YU7 packs Xiaomi had hyper-assisted driving with roof-mounted LiDAR 4 DMM-Wave radar and NVIDIA Drive Agix Thor U chip, 700 tops. Expect lane-keeping assist, adaptive cruise control, autonomous parking, emergency braking. The works. Dual-chamber air suspension on Pro and Max adjusts ride height for a velvet smooth glide across any terrain. Official pricing isn't out yet, but expected figures are. Standard RWD 300,000 CNY, $41,000. Pro AWD 360,000 CNY, $49,000. Max AUD 420,000 CNY, $57,000. Launch set for July in China. Global expansion planned for 2027. Analysts at Morgan Stanley predict it might give Tesla's Model Y a headache, especially with that monster range and insanely fast charging. In short, the Xiaomi YU7 is bold in size, wild in power, and rich in tech. Looking for a luxury EV that travels far, looks sharp, and accelerates like a rocket? YU7 might just be your next driveway, darling. What's your take on Xiaomi's Tesla killer? Drop a comment below and let Carcree know. And of course, like, share, and subscribe so you won't miss our next deep dive into the world of high-tech wheels. Until next time.